Welcome to YLC, the Young Leaders Committee that promotes and grows youth leadership that ensures the future leaders lead from today by educating and inspiring them to soar higher and higher.
Welcome to YLC, the Young Leaders Committee, the platform that educates, enlightens, inspires, and walks young people into leadership from their youth. Young people, your leadership era has started. This is episode 1/15 on the theme, Caring Leads to Daring. It is true that prompt and purposeful daring can save many situations or even individuals. So we welcome you specially to this session on the theme, Daring, prompted by emotional intelligence. We will deal with the positive sense of daring, which is to be brave enough to do something difficult or dangerous. The negative sense is being rude or silly enough to do something that you have no right to do, according to a dictionary. YLC will not encourage the negative. So we're going to focus on the positive side. Leaders need to dare circumstances, tough situations, and even people who could pose a great threat to them, to the organization, or to something in their custody. Leadership might demand that you dare tough situations that are capable of yielding great dividends. Daring calls for boldness and courage. It's a virtue for progressive and adventurous leaders who could come out with innovations and outstanding outcomes. We therefore urge you to dare tough situations as a leader, but you must take note of the following and handle them carefully. 1. Assess the situation realistically, because rascality is not allowed in this matter, since it can backfire and cause much harm. 2. Have a good and accurate knowledge of the situation and all that is involved as far as you can and as much as you can. 3. Reappraise your capabilities and competencies realistically. Underrating your capability will keep you stuck the hand. Overrating your competence and daring unrealistically might have discouraging consequences. 4. Be careful to make safety provisions and put a plan B in place if it is possible. Don't close your back or exit door. Don't take its usefulness for granted, because you may need it, and in some circumstances, you will need it. Next, whenever it's possible and would not deter progress or safety, don't go alone. At least have someone else in the knowledge of what you want to do. We said in passing that the daring leader can make new and great discoveries. This is very true, but that's not all. There are many other reasons why leaders must dare situations or people who may be a nuisance to their advance or progress. The daring leader will make new discoveries and progress that could brighten his future. Daring increases confidence and the adventurous spirit. Daring will place you and your organization on a high pedestal and make you trailblazers. It will increase your viability, visibility, and impact. It might brighten your chances of being an icon that many will seek after and place you in high demand. It will get you many followers and extend your influence and make it great. To dare is personality dependent. What do we mean? It depends very much on the disposition and psychological makeup of the leader. Not what you possess. Know what you should not have in your kitchen or what you should drop. Among the things you need to do, you must be objective. To be objective would help you to appraise situations realistically. To dare is to face difficulty or danger, hence the need for accurate assessment. As it is said, look before you leap, but please leap. 2, you must have both passion and compassion to drive you to consider the advantages involved above the challenges. An inner driving force will do much more than an external force. That is true. And thirdly, you must be bold with impetus and great courage, because boldness is vital in this matter. And next, you must have a high emotional intelligence. And we are going to see the significance of emotional intelligence in this matter very soon, very shortly. Fifthly, you must have an unusual desire to help others, even if at some personal cost. And we also want to say, you must have a self-effacing and sacrificial nature. This will help you to dare. And where does emotional intelligence come in here? We want to address the matter we told you we'll be talking about. Where does emotional intelligence come in here, in daring? To answer this important question, let us draw from our last session. There we briefly highlighted some essentials of emotional intelligence. And in this place now, we are going to apply them to help us answer the question we asked. And emotional intelligence tells us that 1, identify emotions. Some people may be at risk or stand to suffer a great loss if the situation is not handled properly or promptly. If you are in a position to dare to save the day, then it's incumbent on you to consider the feelings involved or the feelings that are likely to be crushed. Next, evaluate emotions. What are the emotional consequences or involvements in this situation? What does your assessment reveal as the most likely consequence? Or if it's that of an individual, evaluate the person's ability to cope with or survive the situation. It's important. That's where emotional intelligence comes in. 3, it says, expressing emotions. Note that some people do not express emotions. They don't express their emotions, and some would do so, but not perceptibly. It's your duty then to discern what's going on and dare to save the situation. Mind your emotions in the process and don't let your emotions play a trick on you. After that, you are expected to control emotions. Depending on your discovery of the emotions involved in a dare situation, manage the emotions appreciably. Even if you can't save the day as the leader, don't worsen it. Don't add to the problem. And number 5 says, recognize existing need and give prompt attention to the need. Leaders must venture. Don't stop at your limit. Seek other possible options or solutions beyond yourself. Good leaders don't think they must do everything. After all, management is getting things done through people. And then number 6, emotional intelligence says, be willing to respond to the need and act. We won't overflog this, we have talked about it before, but take steps to salvage situations. That's why you are there in the first instance as a leader, irrespective of your level in the leadership structure. And finally, emotional intelligence will want you to empathize with the other. And that means that you have to work hard to maintain a sensitive emotion that feels for others. Dear friend, daring leaders need to learn to challenge and encourage others to dare certain situations also. Don't go alone. Don't do it alone. Your personal example in daring, in how you act in daring situations, and the success you record is one way to challenge others to follow your footsteps. Leaders who truly care and want outstanding successes usually will dare when they really ought to. Be that leader. Thank you very much. Young Leaders Committee is a mentoring group for the growth and stability of young leaders and prospective leaders. It promises potentials and opportunities for encountering all classes of young people and turning them around for excellence. Registration has commenced. The earlier you get registered, the brighter your chances. You can use the link on the screen or visit our website www.gedamconsult.com to register. It's free. Thanks again for watching. See you at the next session.